You saw the thumbnail, you already know what we will make today, but just in case you missed the thumbnail, this is the photo that we will create today and you will learn a lot of interesting tips, tricks and techniques during this tutorial. So let the fun begin. Alright guys, we are here in Photoshop and today we will have a lot of fun making this really cool photo manipulation of astronaut passing through the portal from outer space into the desert with some crazy flowers and so on and so forth. So this is our background for today, and also we will use a few other photos that you can see right here. This is some strange pipe, I don't know, some cable, you will see for what I will use it. And let's start with the background. First I will rename it to desert. This is really important because if I don't do that, everything will collapse. Of course not, but I like to rename my layers properly. This is the astronaut. I will just copy it and bring it right here. Control or Command C, Control or Command V to paste it, and let's rename it astronaut. Okay, this is perfect. Now we need to create a portal. Simple and easy. So how to do that? Well, there are several ways how we can do it. I will show one really cool way using my custom-made smoke cloud dust brush that I created way ago. I also have a tutorial showing you guys how I did it. You can find it on a link right here. Or if you want to use my set of brushes, you can go to my website. You have the link down there in the description and just purchase them for $1. It's your choice. Okay, so let's find the background. This is the background. I will copy this photo and bring it right here, paste it right here. It's huge. This is space. And I will actually, let me see. Yeah, I will convert it to smart object because I will make it smaller, but maybe if I change my mind, I want to make it bigger, I will preserve the quality. So something like this for now. And I will put it behind the astronaut. This is perfect. So this is the outer space from where the astronaut will actually come into the desert. Okay, so to create a portal after this, I will create a layer mask. Alt and click on the layer mask, so to create a black layer mask. And now I will go to the brush, right click, and I will choose my cloud smoke dust brushes and I will go with this one. Okay, so this is perfect, and this is how it looks. I will paint on the mask with a white color and I will just reveal things behind. So basically I'm making the shape of a portal. So this is one way how I can do it. Also I can change the brushes to have different effect. Maybe I want something like more harsh, or let's undo this a few times, maybe even softer like this, as you can see. Or let's undo it, or maybe I want this. This can be cool too, but this is too big. Yeah, this is cool too. Okay. Or I can go with maybe this one and just, this one it's a little bit different. You cannot see it here, but definitely maybe this one it's the best. Okay, so this is kind of a portal shape. It's opening there. There is some other dimension. We can see it through this portal, but now we need to make it even better. How to make an impression that this is some kind of a portal, not just some layer behind the astronaut. Well, here is the trick. Really easy way how you can create a portal out of this is just by double click on the space layer and go into these settings right there and go to outer glow. Puff! It's a magic already there like this, but we will make it even better. So let's go. Let's change, actually we can change any color that we want for the portal edges, but I like this blue. Maybe I will later tweak it. We will see, depends on how we will push the colors later, but let's go with the blue. And also we can go here and change the size of it. You can see the spread. We can change the size and so on and so forth. But this is pretty decent. Now I want to do the same for the inner edges. So let's go to the inner glow like this. Really cool. Again, we can change the color. Maybe we want inner to be a different color, like it's from that space below. Maybe we want this yellow or this orange or whatever, but actually I will stick with the blue because I like that. So this is cool. Maybe a bit darker like this, press OK. And also we can change the size. This looks cool. And also what I want to do, I want to add an inner shadow. So just a little bit more shadows inside. So let's go here and we can change the angle. We can change the color, maybe a bit brighter. We can change the opacity of the shadow. But this looks pretty decent. So, you can either unzoom the photo or make a bigger distance from the screen. So whatever you like. I like both, so let's see. For now, I will leave it like this. I can always go back, so like this. I can always go back to the effects, double click on the effects, and just go and change whatever I want. Maybe I want the size of the shadow bigger or smaller. Maybe I want the distance, to change the distance, or like make it like this, like really big shadow, but I don't actually want that. Maybe just like this. Okay, I will leave it like this for now. So what we can do now, we can move this. We can go and see. Maybe I want to move the astronaut and the portal a little bit to the left. So I want to have it on this left third of the grid, like that. So how I'm seeing this grid, I'm just pressing C for the crop and then I'm having this. If you don't see a grid, you can just go here and check rule of thirds. So that's it. Okay, so maybe a little bit more. And also we can go with this space layer mask, go with our cloud dust brush, and the beauty of this is that we can always change the shape of the portal. With the black, we can make it more narrow. With the white, we can spread it even more, so however you want. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, but I painted on the, yeah, this is cool. I painted the mask. So maybe I will change this as we go, who knows. Maybe this is pretty okay. We can also go and unlink the link between the layer and the mask and just transform the mask. Control or Command T and see, like portal is opening. And reveals more and more of the background. So this is really cool. You can play with this. So this is how it was. I can make it smaller. I can make it bigger. I can make it more tight. But let's leave it like this for now. Okay, now I will go and find that strange pipe or cable, this. I will copy this and I will bring it right here. So guys, can you guess for what I will use this? Let me know down there in the comment, but be honest, did you guess it in this moment of time? So I will use this as a part of the astronaut suit. So I will go, let's just, this is sketch, S for sketch. And this is pipe. Let's name it pipe. Okay, so I will do this. Let's use a regular brush. Perfect. It doesn't matter. Color will not affect too much. So I will go like something like this behind everything. So I will not see this because this is that rope that hold the astronaut maybe to the space station or spaceship or whatever he's went out from, and for basically for the oxygen, so oxygen pipe. And I will go now with this one and transform it into this kind of shape. Actually, I need just this kind of shape. So Control or Command T, I will rotate like this, go here and zoom it out, zoom out. So this is cool. I cannot see anything because of that. Let's press OK. Let's go with this all the way down and actually lower the opacity. And now I want to connect this here, like this, or whatever sound is there, I don't know. So let's rotate it a little bit more, like that. Press OK, and now we'll create, I will not create anything yet. I need to manipulate this kind of ropes or pipe or whatever it is. So I will go to Edit, Puppet Warp, and let's warp it a little bit. Let's go here for 4 pixels. Click one point here, one anchor point to fix it there. then another one here, and now I'll press and hold Alt or Option key and just try to rotate a little bit. And here you can see, if you don't know how to use this tool, I have a full tutorial dedicated on this tool, so you can watch it on the link right there, so check it out if you're not familiar with this. I will go here, I will go here, and I will fast forward now this because I will just try to rotate this how it's supposed to be. Okay, so this is it. Now I will create a layer mask and go right here, and with the black color and hard brush like this, I will just push this in this part. Let's hide this for now. So like it's inside, like it's like inside that. And this looks cool. And this will go behind the astronaut. So I will control click on the astronaut like this and go right there, and with the black color just hide or delete this. Control or Command D to deselect and just delete everything. And this is that part of the cable. And also I can just go on a new layer below the astronaut, and this is pipe 2, and I can just draw it. I can just use this color, this size probably, and just go like that. It's going somewhere there. Let's see, maybe like that. And also clip it to affect only this space image down below, because it's inside actually. So this is pretty decent. Also what I can do with this, I can double click and go right there to bevel and emboss, and this is now crazy. Crazy. I don't want depth to 1000, so something like this. And I want this outer bevel, so, or actually emboss. Inner bevel. Let's see. Yeah, inner bevel. It's what I am looking for. So this is pretty decent. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like really cool cable. I will press OK, and we can always go and change some settings with that if we want to do it. So this is perfect. This is good start. What I don't like here is the shape of the portal, so fortunately I can always change that. Let's go to my brush and make it bigger. I just want to narrow it here a little bit. Maybe it's too wide for my taste. Let's see. Maybe like this. I don't want to be like a perfect circle. This is what bothering me. I just want like some crazy imperfection, unperfect shape. I don't know how to say it. So maybe something like, whoops, maybe something like this, and this can be cool. And also I can Control or Command T and just go to warp and just see, I can just warp it a little bit here and there. Just make it a little bit more imperfect. Maybe like behind the hand, so hand is like already outside, so I don't know, this looks decent. So let's see. Also like this, he's already see, we have different kind of impression. If the leg is out, he's already out, completely out of the portal. If the leg is here, maybe he's still in the middle, you know, he's halfway there and there, who knows. So I want him like it's out of the portal because of the lights. The light is matching with the light of the desert, so he's not lit by everything inside, just from the back, but also from the light of the desert. So this is pretty decent. And let's do it like that. Press OK, and this is perfect. Now let's make few other things here. Now we want to add some plants in the scene to populate the sand with some kind of vegetation and to make everything a little bit more interesting. So for that I will go and use this plant. I don't know what is it, but it looks cool. And I will use several versions of these plants. I will rotate this plant just for a few degrees and use different kind of angles, just because I don't want to have exactly the same plant copying here and there. You will see the difference. But how will I do that? How will I rotate this in Photoshop? Well, I will show you. It's not in Photoshop. Actually, I got this plant from Enviro Elements, and it's a 3D model, so it's really easy and simple to rotate it however you want. So maybe I want another version to be like this, or maybe like this, and just go and download PNG, press download, choose the license, and that's it. And it's already downloaded. Also, I got this astronaut too from Enviro Elements, and the beauty of these 3D models is that you can actually get any angle that you like. So for this I choose this angle, but maybe if I had different scene or different rotation, maybe I want from above or down below or however I want, I can choose that, just download as a PNG or PSD file with the shadows as a separate layer, and I'm ready to go. Actually, now that I'm mentioning Enviro Elements, they are sponsoring today's episode, so thank you Enviro Elements for that. If you don't know, Enviro Elements is an amazing, huge website with tons of assets for basically any project that you are creating. I really love them. I'm using them a lot. They have millions of stock photos, stock videos, audio files, sound effects, vector files, Premiere Pro, After Effects templates like intros, outros, a lot of the stickers, fonts, or a lot of web templates, WordPress templates, 3D models, bunch of 3D models, amazing collection of 3D models that you can use for any kind of creative work that you like. Also, all the photos that I'm using in today's episode are from Enviro Elements. They have a bunch of cool assets there, not just for photo manipulation, but basically for any project that you are making. And because they're sponsoring today's episode, they're giving you guys 70% off the price for 1 month. So if you want to check Enviro Elements for yourself and use these photos for projects for your client, for yourself, it doesn't matter, you have full license to use them for whatever you want. Grab this opportunity, follow the link down there in the description, and go with 70% off the price for 1 month and see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can just cancel it. If you like it, you can continue with the subscription. I like them a lot. I'm using them a lot. Right, guys, so that will be it. Let's go back into Photoshop and let's continue this really cool photo manipulation. Okay, now we need to populate the scene with these plants. So I will copy this one and go right there and let's see, go above everything and paste it there. This is plant number 1. And I will put it somewhere here, and actually I will make it bigger. So Control or Command T and just make it bigger. Somewhere here, like this. And I will create another one, Alt, and just drag down below and move this one right there. I will make this one smaller, but they're the same. So what I said earlier, I actually downloaded several versions of that, so I will go and put another one here. So this is a little bit different one. I will put it here. This is cool. Also, I want the first one to blur it a little bit. So I'll turn it into a smart object, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and let's see, because it's really close to the lens. I want to make the impression that this is really close to the lens, so it's out of focus. So let's do it like this. Because this is a smart object and I am applying Gaussian blur as a smart filter, I can double click on that and always go back and unblur it or just blur it more, whatever. So this is really cool. So let's go about around 8 or so, like that. Also, this is smaller one, so I'll make it even smaller, like it's more further away. It's probably in the same plane like the astronaut right there. Also the desert, I will convert it to smart object and apply same Gaussian blur, because I just want to blur desert a little bit, not so much, maybe 4 or something like this, just a tiny bit to be out of the focus. Okay, now let's go right there, and I just want to go and bring few other plants. This one, make it smaller, and actually I will put it somewhere all the way back. But see, the desert is blurred, so we need to blur this. It's really cool that this already have a shadow, so amazing. I will go to filter and blur, Gaussian blur again, and for it's pretty okay. It's the same like a desert, so this is cool. Yeah, this is perfect. I can go with this one and move it here. I just made a copy of it, if you didn't saw that. I hold Alt or Option key and just drag it. And this is cool. I will apply the Gaussian blur again, and I will fast forward this. I will just populate few plants here and there and just blur it or not, depends where they will be. Okay, so this is pretty nice. Maybe just to go to this one and add tiny bit of maybe one of Gaussian blur, just a bit, yeah. So this is pretty cool. What I want to do here now, I want to go to the first plant and to the last one, Control or Command G, and just group them into the plants. Okay, so we have a little bit better range of layers. So pipe, these are all astronauts. So this is a portal, this is space, or let's name portal. Okay, instead of space. And what I like to do here, again, I want to transform this and just warp it a little bit, maybe like, oh, see, the pipe is going out there. So maybe just a bit like, maybe just a bit like this. I don't know. Maybe this is a little bit better. Also, I can go here and move the scene here and there. I can make it bigger or smaller. So let's make it a little bit smaller so we can see more of the things behind. This looks pretty cool. And I like it. Also, I want to make this inside thing a little bit brighter. So I can go with the curves, adjustment layer, clip it to affect only this. It's already clipped. And just bring the brightness up from behind. This looks really, really nice. Now I can go back and forth and make this bigger, smaller, whatever I want. So maybe something like this. The beauty of this is that it's a non-destructive way to work with the photos, and you can always go back and forth and change few things. Also, here we have the red color on this pipe, and I want to colorize this with the hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it to effect only that, more to orange. So something like this, because everything is orangey, and I want this to be too. So now we need to color correct everything and to do a final color grading, and basically we are done. What we can do to add a little bit more effects, if we want, we can go and create a new, I just want to try this. This is out of the plan, but let's add debris. I'm again using my custom-made debris brush that I already have a tutorial how to do it on a link right there. Also, you can buy it on my website for $1. So let's choose this color or maybe this color, and just want to add some kind of a debris here, like it's going out of the portal. We have some rocks here and there, so maybe just emphasize it a little bit like this. Like, why not? This is cool. I can maybe erase few of these here, and this is just a small detail. So before and after, let's zoom this, before and after, really cool. Okay, so now we can have a lot of fun with this. We can decide what kind of a color palette we want to use for this. Do we want to use like triad colors or complementary colors or whatever? So I like to go to Adobe Color Theme. This is it. And we have here triads, we have complementary, so basically opposite color in the color spectrum. So if we want the portal to be blue, actually the main color here is the orange. So if we want to go with the orange, something like this, or we can just sample the color here by going here, okay, and put it right inside here. So this is the orange. We can go with some kind of a teal, so orange and teal, look, this is pretty cool, or maybe this type of orange and less teal, more bluish. So for that we need either to colorize these plants into the blue. So let's go here, it's really easy, go and add hue and saturation adjustment layers to the plants group and just colorize this. See, it's really nice, but we want more towards the teal, not like all the way teal, but probably something like this. We can boost the saturation, lower the saturation, make it black and white, whatever, but this is it. And this is really cool, complementary contrasty color, opposite color in the spectrum. So this is nice. We can tweak a little bit the astronaut too, and the desert maybe to add a little bit more saturation to desert. I will go with the vibrance adjustment layer and add a little bit more vibrance and a bit of saturation. So as you can see, this looks really nice. And also let's go to the astronaut and tweak it a little bit with the hue and saturation adjustment layer. We can clip it to affect only the astronaut, and it can be red. We don't want that. We can change to blue, but we don't want that. We actually want some kind of orange, this kind of look, maybe a little bit desaturated. Maybe, I said maybe. We can do a lot of things here. We can dodge and burn astronauts and make it even better, but for the time's sake of this tutorial, I will skip everything. I'm just showing you some cool techniques, how you can blend things together, how to make this cool portal and so on and so forth. But if you want that, I have a lot of photo manipulation tutorials in my channel, and you can follow them and learn some really cool and crazy techniques, how you can make your photos punchy and more realistic and so on and so forth. So this is cool. Let's see. Before and after, before and after. Also guys, if you want to go even deeper into photo manipulations and to know all the things, I have full photo manipulation essentials course. It's a 4-hour-long course. You can find it at my website, also in the links down there in the description. You can check that out too. And I think I'm happy with this. I can go with the portal and can go right there and just, let me see. This is cool. I can maybe do this. I don't know why, but it doesn't look bad at all. And now I can transform this and make it, warp it, and just make it a little bit narrow. Yes, this is cool. And also I can go to this photo and go to hue and saturation. And let's see if we change the hue of the background photo. No, if we go to the reds and change the hue of the reds more towards the orange. No. If we go to the cyan, the planet, and boost it to the oranges or something like that, not bad, but this is one way. So I wanted to show you another way. Another way is to go with the triad colors, so 3 colors instead of basically 2 colors, orange and blue. So for that, what we need to do, I definitely want to boost saturation here. So for that, I will go here and change the triad, and now we have this orange. Now we don't have a blue, we have more purple color and green color. So we need to decide what will be what. Maybe we have few options. Maybe we can go like this. We can leave the portal bluish, actually purple. I can go right there, double click and change the colors. I will fast forward this. And then go to the plants and change them to some greenish tone. Okay, let's see what kind of green. It's just green. So something like this. This is cool. And then tweak a little bit more the background, or go a different way. Maybe some crazy teal look like this and boost the saturation. The beauty of this is that you can you want teal, okay, then we need more yellowish, more purplish, pinkish, and then more this kind of a teal. We can play with that, but let's go with this. And another way is, I will again fast forward to make the portal green and to make this kind of purple. Let's do it. Okay, this is another way. So this is really cool too. And also we can go with the sky and change the sky into the purple. So it's right there. Hue and saturation adjustment layer to the desert, and go to the sky, actually blue, and just go to the purple. We can see some artifacts. So let's make this wider. I don't like those artifacts. I can actually change the sky overall, or do it another way, select the sky and change the color, but I will not do that. I'm just showing you a few ways how you can completely change the colors on your photo. But this is cool, I really like it, but I will definitely go back with another way. I will go back to, again, fast forward to blue and orange look. Okay, so this is something that I like. I will leave it like this, and to wrap up this tutorial, I will merge everything together. Guys, this is not perfect. There are so many things that we can change, we can tweak the colors, we can tweak the shadows, we can add different tonality to certain parts of the photo, but just for the time's sake of this tutorial, I will finish it now. Shift Control Alt T, Shift Command Option E on a Mac, merge everything together, and now I will right click, convert this into Smart Object, and go to Filter and Camera Filter, my favorite way to color grade photos in Photoshop, one of favorite ways. And now let's do some fun here. First of all, I want to add a little bit more contrast. I want to open the shadows a bit, not too much, and add a little bit of the clarity and a little bit of the texture. I can add haze if I want, it's really cool, but I can dehaze it too, but I will leave it for now. Lower the saturation, boost the vibrance a bit. Okay, then I will skip everything and go to this. I want to add a little bit more warm tones into the shadows like that, and also into the highlights, so more deserty kind of look. This is perfect, and then I will go all the way down and I can change this. This can be more orange and teal, or maybe red, and this is crazy. I really like this kind of look, you can see. And I can also go and lower the saturation a bit. Let's see, we can go opposite if we want, we can go like that, but actually let me see. This is before, this is after. Yeah, this is much better. I like this. And what I can do, I can go up where it is. It's here, vignetting. I always like to add vignetting a little bit, feather it, a bit of vignetting. And also I like to add some light leaks. I will do that with the Boris FX Optics, amazing plugin that I really love. So just before I jump there, I just want to check if here everything is okay. Seems pretty decent. Let's press OK, and this is it. This is really cool. Now let's go to Filter, Boris FX Optics. I already did a full review of this software. It's amazing software. You can check it out on the link right there. And now I will use this just to add a few more things to the photo. So let's go to the lights and let's go to the light leaks. So this is amazing plugin. You can see where it is. It's here, or it's here, like before and after. Just a little bit of light leak. It's already more cinematic look. You can see it's really nice, like you're looking a movie, a scene screenshot. So we have this, we have this, we have a bunch of cool things here. Let's just see. We can change a lot of things right there, but just see something. We can go with this. This is another really cool look. So let me show you before and after, or like this, before and after. I really like it. So many things that you can do here. But now I will go with maybe, let's see. This is cool. This is cool. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. And also you have parameters here, and you can change the color and everything, shift it here and there, just to see a little bit. Yeah, before and after. I really like it. And I will add another layer here, and I will go to Film Lab, and I will go to Film Stocks. I will go some Fuji film. Let's go Fuji. Okay. No. This is cool. This is cool. So let's see before and after. Yeah, amazing what you can do here. So this is cool with the grain too. There's so many Fujifilm simulations here, and you can dial them in. Oh, this one, it's cool. I don't know. There's so many. I don't want to waste your time, guys, but it's amazing. You can dial this down a little bit, like this. Let me see. This is something really nice. Let's go with this. Press OK. Maybe I will change it for my version, who knows, but now I don't have time to just spend more. I like to spend more time looking at the photo and then go out of the studio, or just away from computer to rest my eyes, then go back, colorize again. But for the tutorial, this is pretty cool. And what I like to do here, maybe add a little bit more curves and just add a little bit more contrast. Let me see. And I don't want to affect colors. I want to put into the luminosity. This is before, this is after. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. So we will stop here. I want you to have in mind that you can do amazing things here. You can color grade it differently. You can add more elements to the scene. You can do some really creative things. But the point of this tutorial is to learn some really cool tips, tricks and techniques, how you can do something like this or something completely different from the scratch on your own. I hope that you like this tutorial. If you like it, press the like button down below, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, because there will be more and more fun tutorials in my channel. Also, if you want to support me to make this channel even bigger and better, you can do that by supporting me via my Patreon page. You can find the link down there in the description too. So that's basically it. Now you can continue watching my other photo manipulation tutorials. Have fun, experiment, and see you next time. Bye bye.